Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Let's have a look how things are going today. Hey Doggy Man Master, welcome to the stream. Long time no chat. Ooh, 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 okay, I need to turn you off. Because, I kind of with the server. Sorry. Not too bad. But I now have plenty of Arkenstone. That is excellent. I'm going to throw the excess off the platform. Because let's pretend I didn't almost destroy the server. How you doing, doggy? Let's grab you, put you in the charger. What's your max? Again, your max is 2000. So... Oh god, I'm so slow without a glider. Oh, hello, I've ruined this one as well. No, stop it. That's about 2000. Oh dear. I'm okay, doggy man. I'm okay. So, it seems like I need to do at least a couple of upgrades on my stuff. Yeah, I definitely need some void upgrades in my life. What about you? I've probably lost a bit of stuff off this one. I need some void upgrades and some storage upgrades. I should probably replace that with a drawer as well. So, skeletons, rotten flesh, spiders. Hey, she-wolf. Hello, droid from me and Wolf. Yay! How are you and Wolf today, she-wolf? I hope you are well. So yeah, I should probably swap this out for a storage drawer. Which shouldn't be too hard to do. We've got our wood producer anyway. Is working droid... I haven't actually tried the simple storage network. I will very quickly set up a very basic simple storage network and give it a go. So, you, one of you, and one of you. So we want you, we want you, we want you, we want you. This did not cause a crash, but there are likely still be consequences such as world corruption or broken features. The following mods have been identified as potential causes. Click a mod in the list to the website support. Crash. Client text. Get link. Open your browser. You're encouraged to send this report to the mod's author for help. Fair enough. That would be a resounding no. Hey, Selnex here. What can I do for you? Hey, Sal. Might need to change the mod. Yeah, very possibly. Electrofried just suggested that... oh, you did the config change on your side. Yeah, that's fine. 1 second. Unclaim that. And... You, and you. Boop. 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 Give it a second to tick over, and then once it's ticked over, you should be able to interact with it. So let's make a few chests. We're going to make a few drawers. That's a chest, not a drawer. Attaching the storage link cable broke it. That's weird. So, upgrades. I need drawer upgrades. And tier 1 is obsidian, tier 2 is iron. I'm missing sticks. Of all things, I'm missing sticks. So I'm now actually getting quite a few emeralds, I think. Yeah, I'm getting quite a few emeralds, so I might smash myself some emerald and make myself a couple of emerald upgrades. So the storage link cables are kind of one of the sort of really necessary parts, unfortunately, of the pack. So not really sure what to do with that. Excellent. So we've got all of the leaves done. We've got a second porcelain tank ready, which we can pop down over here. So, sort of quest-wise, while my crack team of fixers and repairers goes to work trying to get things working again, quest-wise, we don't have a super crazy amount of things that need doing. Where's my other drawer gone? Oh yeah, I turned it into upgrades, of course. Yes, the Arkenstone. The Arkenstone is what we get from the Cobble Gen. It is a source of stone as well as expansion, but it is also a source of expansion, yes. No, I don't like that. Luckily, I have pretty much infinite wood. Speaking of which, I have five emeralds. So you should be charged now. So yes, you're charged, so I can set you going again. And I'm going to quickly grab you. What I really need is a draw controller. And you are 1,700, so... We will just leave you to autofill. So, yes, another emerald upgrade, I think, is in order. Let's grab a second emerald upgrade. And go bloop. No worries. Can cope without... Hey, Richard! Droid has wood. Yes, Droid does have wood. It is true. Droid has much wood. The void upgrades cost 8 obsidian each, so we're going to have to kind of start back up with our obsidian farming, which is fine. We've got our obsidian dibber after all. I'm wondering if there's a slightly faster way of making obsidian, but I can't really think of one. So what I really need is a draw controller, as I said. What do I need to make a draw controller? Draw controller. I need 2 of these. That actually should be possible. So I need some more redstone. Luckily, I have 13 redstone ore here. So, looking like an average of 4 to 5... yeah, looking like an average of 4 per ore. A little bit over 4 per ore. That's good. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we can very easily make ourselves a draw controller. Sal said he wanted to do a trade earlier, but he hasn't actually told me what trade he wanted to do, so I have no idea. We're then going to make a little bit of trim. Hey, Linefires, welcome to the stream. Make a bit of trim, and then we're going to make a few drawers. Like so. 2 and 3. Trade sounds interesting. It does. At the moment, Salnexer is kind of focused on that. Side note, can get worse than not working. Yes, can get worse than not working. Can also crash. Tape. So I need paper, that's fine. I can make paper easily enough. We can make 3 paper. We can make some packaging tape. Just want to double check to make sure that's not full. It's not, so bloop and bloop. It breaks your pickaxe until you move its slots. I don't even understand what that means. It breaks my pickaxe until I move its slots. Huh. It must mean something. Yes, you're right, it must. It means my pickaxe is an invalid tool until I open my inventory. Seriously? That's weird. That's very weird. Doesn't look like you've got a tool. You really need your snowballs. They're not snowballs, they're loot mob containers. So basically if I do this, blop, it sort of creates loot mob for me. Mob loot for me. So we have emeralds and diamonds. So the one thing we really need to think about next is like producing a ton of obsidian. The problem is I can't use water in the nether. Never seen this mod before. Looks interesting. It is interesting. It's a peculiar little kind of variant of other mods. Selecting single player instance and server instance I tried. Any for 2 redstone. Oh, yeah, sure. Like, I'm going to go and nosy at Sal's platform, because Sal needs redstone. Okay. Ooh, you've gone full on, like, maxi mode with your amp tubes. I see. Very nice. Gonna make him work for it, because now he's got to make sure he's got a pick good enough to open it. Oh dear, I'm terrible. It's an open server, by the way, if anyone would care to join on the server, as we just try and get things sort of sorted and set up. So the thing of kind of looking for, I suppose I should sort of look at trying to make a much bigger obsidian production facility, because by the looks of it, I'm going to need a lot of obsidian. So what we could do is over here where we've got our industrial stuff going on, we could say center is here. Let's go and set up an obsidian production facility. If my laptop would handle most mods, I would join. There are some light things, like mass production's a reasonably light mod. This one's not. This one's about... Server shut down in 5 minutes? God damn it, server. Luckily, the server's only down for a couple of minutes usually, so... So what we're going to do is we're just going to set up a Obsidian platform for generating of mass generating of the obsidian. Because I don't think there is an easier way to generate obsidian in this. There might be using... There is something called a former, but the former I don't think generates obsidian. It generates stone. And I don't think we have like a melter. Can handle like 50 mods at a time. I think mass production has less than 50 mods. Like mass production is quite a light one, which is by the guy who runs this server. Mass production is a tech mod that kind of introduces a couple of mods at a time and has you go through them. Just figuring out how I'm going to do this for mass lava and obsidian production. This might end up getting moved, but so I'm thinking like that, and then we do light pole in that point, and then we'll do another light pole over on this side. People have run mass production with 4 GB of RAM allocated. There we go. So we're going to very quickly make a set of these guys. And we're just going to quickly go bloop, bloop, and probably going to need one roughly centralized here. So like that. We're going to expand this. Then we're going to run Kuble across here. And then we need a bucket. Bucket, 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 bucket of water. Bucket, 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 bucket of water. Boop. And we're going to need a bunch of amplification tubes. So we're going to go like that. That's going to fill the trough. Excellent. And then we're going to make a bunch of amp tubes. Luckily, amp tubes are reasonably cheap to make. I don't think we've got any spare because I think I keep losing them over the edge of the platform. Oh no, we've got eight amp tubes spare. That's nice. So let's make another recipe, apparently. And we can go and start tagging these for amplification. I am 1 amp tube off being able to set this up. So what are we missing amp tube wise? We're missing glass. Well, I can easily get 4 stacks of you and go like that. And that will give us a bunch of glass. And I am also heavy mix off. So have we got any? Got a little bit of heavy mix waiting to be cooked. So we should. Sal, you stole my furnace. Sal stole my furnace. God damn it. Thought I wouldn't notice, Sal? I noticed. You little sod. Sal likes furnaces, apparently. There goes the server. Oh well, we will wait around a little bit and have a little chat while we are waiting, because the server will be back up in a minute or so. So, as far as Mystical Skies goes, I was showing you I could break a pickaxe. Break at pickaxe speed with bare hands. I see. Sure. Of course you are. Perfect time to refill your coffee. Wonderful. So, I need some kind of auto crafter, I think. Because at the moment I've got Arkenstone automated, but I kind of want to automate cobblestone. And to automate cobblestone, I kind of need to set up an auto crafter to craft the Arkenstone into stone, and then I can set up a second auto miner to mine the stone automatically to make... although I need a block placer as well. Ooh. I may just have to mass craft stone and then manually mine it. Golems. I don't have access to Thorncraft yet. Thorncraft is quite late game in this. But yes, I could use golems for places and things. I can't use Britannia to make a placer. Britannia has a placer. So I could use that. Britannia has a placer and Britannia has a pickup system. So I could use Britannia to... Britannia has a crafting system. Britannia has crafty crates. I think the Britannia crafty crate would work. The Hopper Hock, the Crafty Crate, the Handy Placer, the Handy Plant that places things, and a cyclic breaker. What client is the mod pack on? It's on Twitch and Multi-MC. It's not too hard to set up Britannia automation, in my opinion. It's just getting all of the bits you need, because a lot of it is rune crafted, and I don't have runes at the moment because I don't have enough mana really to make runes. But I could start down the line of Britannia and put a bit more effort into Britannia, because I just kind of brushed the edge of Britannia so that I could get through to get simple storage, which then turned out not to be functional. Gosh darn you, simple storage. But then again, on the other side of it, I also am approaching refined storage. So once I get refined storage, simple storage is not going to be a problem. I may turn off my loot, my mob loot generator, because actually no, I need quite a few wither. I need quite a few bits of wither. Pack dev might literally be dead, which may present a problem. Yes, that might present a problem. But I enjoy the pack, so even without simple storage, even if simple storage wasn't included, I still wouldn't have a problem with the pack, because you can bum rush refined storage. Like I've got everything I need to start Ender.io, and once I get, I think it's one of the resources from Ender.io, I have access to refined storage networks. So refined storage networks, even if it's just a case of sort of making a very simple refined storage network that's just a so Pixelmon mass production. So it's usually about 60 seconds after mass production comes back online that Mystical Skies does. So we're on the way. So there's Sky Factory 4 going up. Excellent. Confirm, not dead. It may just be that he had an issue with his internet, Sal. But it's one of these things where, as a mod pack creator, it's one of these things where I get quite frustrated with people, because I've created free content for people. Whether it's pyrographies I've given to people for free, whether it's YouTube content I've given to people for free, I've created free content. And the number of people who just cannot accept that, like, sometimes it's not going to be perfect. Sometimes it's not going to be exactly what you want. Sometimes it's exactly what the creator wants, especially when it comes to aesthetic things. And not just aesthetic things, but also kind of elements that are choice-based. It's kind of like, I'm creating something that I haven't created specifically for you. I've created for whoever wants it. If you don't want it, that's your issue, not mine. And it shouldn't be, especially if it's a choice that's aesthetic, or it's a choice that's kind of like a choice that's not a technical thing. It's kind of like, if there's no best, it's like when I watch people stream and the chat. And I watch streamers that have like 500, 600 viewers, and the chat is literally just filled with message after message after message about, you're using the wrong mod to do this. You're using this mod and you should be using that mod. Why are you using this mod instead of that mod? And it's like, because I want to. Like, I'm streaming this mod pack for my own entertainment. I'm not streaming this mod pack to teach people how to do certain things. It's like with this, I've basically dashed past Britannia because I didn't feel like doing Britannia at the time. Technically in this mod pack, if I progressed further on Britannia earlier, then certain things would be easier. I would have less dependence on some of the bits and pieces. Getting a few more of the machines from Hearthwell would certainly make things a lot easier. Mystical Skies, yay! One thing I do want to check out is the seed, because I need a lot of crystals. And you can make what's called a burst seed in Hearthwell. So I want to check out the burst seed and see what I can do with it. Pardon me. So let's make one more set of amp tubes, which is just like this. There we go. Now the set amp tubes, and then we can just get this last one on the end running. And we can also, if we want, just hup, hup, hup. Is there anything to automate this need for stuff for tons of cactus and cobble? Yes, quark, cobble gen, and snad. Let's throw you in here. Actually, I tell you what, considering now where we've got the kind of central island thing going on, let's pop you instead over here with you and you and that'll do. I also want a lever to turn off my mob ticker. So one of you and one of you. Nope, that's mossy cobblestone. I want normal cobblestone. And I'm just going to turn off my loot generator for now, because I don't really need... because I've got 18 of those for the moment. Speaking of, that is enabled in this pack. What's enabled in this pack? The iron wad from Quarks. Snad and a flicker generator. And cheesecake. It's just not the cheesecake. So, did he say that... oh yeah, the quark iron rod is in this pack. Interesting. Okie dokie. So, quest-wise, we are doing okay quest-wise. We've got a lot of stuff ticking along. We need wither skeleton skulls and wither bits. But in the meantime, we were working on getting the clay over here. Diamond ore. So now we've got glowstone, iron, lapis, emerald. What are you? Quartz, redstone, coal, gold, and diamond. Nice. So actually I can take all of the ores I've got in here and the bedrock, and we can go and put them into our storage drawer system. Lovely. 93 coal ore. I really wish this thing would give me less coal ore, but I can't seem to convince it to do that. So, cobble. So I am imagining something like a block of water flowing, row of stuff growing. There we go. We've got a nice income of obsidian. Now, actually, I was just thinking about how to automate cobble. I think I might have an idea. There is a thing in this mod pack called a former, and a former is supposed to create islands for you. However, I think it creates islands out of stone. So let's have a look at the former. I believe that's in our questy chain. Block breaker, block setter, nourisher, freezer, precision grinder, former. Wants us just to make a former block. Okay. So let's have a look at the former block. The former block consists of a bucket of water, a bucket of lava, 2 azel, some heavy ingots, an azel machine frame. That's really easy to make. So I'm going to need one of each of you, which means I'm going to need to make myself some more purple, because I'm out of purple. There we go. We've made ourselves one of you. So one of you, 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 one of you. We'll make ourselves a machine frame by making a core. And the core combines with some items to make this. And then we just need the redstone torch, which we don't carry any of normally. And a bucket of lava and a bucket of water. So I need a second bucket, which is fine because thanks to our ore farm, we've now got plenty of ore. So I need a bucket of water. And I'm also going to need a bucket of lava. Which, to access a bucket of lava, I'm going to have to temporarily pick up this bucket of water. And pop a piece of cobble under you, and you will generate me lava. Cobble. Am I completely out of cobble? Revolutionary. So we're just going to pop through here and pop you down there, and he will turn to lava momentarily. Other than that, what do we need? We've got azel, we've got the heavy ingots. Excellent. So that's well on its way to being finished. Advice for clay. Dig it up. riverbeds. Base galley, shallow water. Kind of spawns in veins. Kind of spawns in veins. So I actually need to empty one of my buckets of water. Advice for clay, make decorative items. Yes, yes, that works. So if necessary, I can now start making void upgrades, which I should probably put on my arcane storage, and that as well as upgrading it. This all seems like very basic vanilla stuff, Link. No offense intended, Link, but like you're asking how to get wool, basically. How does anyone get wool? We just go and fetch it from, sheep. How can I get wool? You probably have to go down to your local wool shop. Hey, Pipe World. I use string for wool, but I'm weird. It depends, like, on the mod pack, but for the most part, it should be pretty easy to just find sheep. So let's have a little experiment with this former. We'll slowly create a flat-topped circular stone shape around it. Consumes 1 energy per operation. But I can automate spiders better. Yes, but if you're just trying to make a bed at the start of a world, getting the 12 string compared with getting 3 wool from sheep at the start of a world, you've got 365 in you. I'm going to pinch you. So, let's just have a little experiment with you. Let's pop you down and give you a crystal. Hartwell book, where are you? I know you're in here somewhere. Book. Let's pop you down and give you something shiny. Exactly. Key machines. No. Other machines. Former. The former is a machine that will create a solid stone island beneath it, requiring some energy to run. It will create some blocks where previously there was air beneath it. The small island that is created beneath it will slowly expand to bigger portions unless you break the blocks or stop the former with a redstone signal. The former can be used as a way to generate stone to mine or as a way to provide a solid ground for a void environment. It also will always run, making the island bigger and bigger as it can. Remember that if you dig into the island created by the former, then it is not running, it will try to fill it again when it's turned on. Ah, there we go. It's slow. It's slow, but it's generating me a stone island. Okay. And it does actually generate stone, which is what I wanted to test. Because I was wondering if this mod pack would switch it over to generating arcane stone. Okay. Oh, shiz! Is it destroying blocks though? No, it doesn't seem to be destroying blocks. That's what we call a misclick, ladies and gentlemen. Every now and then, you will misclick using something like Vein Miner. And when you misclick using something like Vein Miner, it's gonna hurt. Let's not do that one again. I don't like doing that one. Food, please. Please, please, food. Cake, please. Tasty cake. What have we got? What have we got a decent amount of? We've got a decent amount of potato skins. I usually put vein on shift. That'd be fun. Vein mining on shift. So I miss shift a lot. Ah, splat. So if I take you and another drawer, for which we need some more wood, which is fine because we have you. Speaking of wood, let's give a stack to you. Numpad 5. That's not a bad place to have Vein Miner. I've got Vein Miner on tilde, so... So then, if I do... like... you... and then I get a hopper... for wooden hopper, it's really simple. We just do this, nope, this and that. So we want to put you in here. We want to put cobblestone there. We want to put our former here. And we want to put our crystal on top. And then we want to put you there, but facing the other way. So, like that. So now that will generate me 362 cobble over time. Excellent. So I now have automated cobble gen. Woo! Oh, I do have potato skins on me. So I was thinking of looking into runes for Britannia to get a little bit of automation going. I also need to grab some iron. Not all the iron. A little bit of iron. And melt some of that down so that we can get... I suppose use the bucket cast to make a bucket, because why not? Ooh! Such a cute face. So, let's have a look at Refined Storage. To get into Refined Storage, I need to complete the Midnight Dimension quest, which is this one. And to get to the Midnight Dimension quest, I need to complete the Elven Gateway Core quest, which is this one down here. So I need to actually make the Terrasteel Agglomeration Plate. The Terrasteel Agglomeration Plate I don't think is too bad to make. Good morning, Karumi. How are you doing today? So 3 lapis and then 1 of each rune. So it's the mana generation that's going to stiff us. However, there is a mana of a Razor Naga mouse. It's quite convenient. There is a... Yep, it's generating cobble very slowly. There is a mana generating flower. up here called Stonesia, which Stonesia allows you to generate mana using stone, cobblestone, and ores. I've got basically an infinite supply of stone, just like I've got an infinite supply of wood, and I think the Stonesia might be slightly better than the Ender Flame. And I can certainly automate ores and things better than that. Don't I think I've seen you... Well, I haven't streamed very much for the last 3 months. So to what do I need to make a Stonesia? To make a Stonesia, I need 2 grey, 1 black, I need a Gaia Spirit to make a Stonesia. Well, that's not gonna happen. Okay. 6 of you, 1 of you, and we'll make another spreader. I mean, I've got a pretty healthy supply of wood, at least. But I'm really not 100% sure, like, the generating floor that would be best to use. I usually use just endo flames. And I mean, I could start feeding the ender flames with blocks of coal, because I've got a lot of coal. Because generating flora-wise... I mean, we've got the Kekimura, and with the amount of food we get through, perhaps Entropinium the Munch do. I could grow flowers. I could grow trees, because I have got my rapid fertilizer. The Munch does require a gluttony, as does that. The hydrangeas die after a set amount of time, so they're not really worth it. Let's just grab some... Is it light grey? Let's grab 2 light grey, 4 of you, and I need to grow some more of you and shear you. Where have my shears gotten to? Did I use my shears up? I very possibly used my shears up. That's fine, we'll just make a pair of shears. Yeah, I made diamond shears. I am just that fancy. Get back to work, have an awesome day or night. Yes. It is daytime here. I'm in the UK, so I'm going to have an awesome day. Thank you very much. So, 1 of you, 2 of you, 1 of you. Oh, you've got a thing that's fallen into you. Hey, imprisoned light. 1 of you, 2 of you, 1 of you. Put the red flowers back. Do we have any seeds in here? We do have a seed in here. And we have a seed over here. So we can make 2 of these. I do miss the process of setting up like fields and fields of free energy using the sun. But I can understand why they kind of put a kibosh on that one. So let's grab our coal, or a stack of coal. A stack of coal. That's crazy. I do like that a lot of the resources you might want, like glowstone and things from the nether, you can manufacture instead if you don't want to go to the nether. Neither cows nor wolf are sheep. This is correct. I am glad you understand basic animal physiology. Bloop. We only got 1 piece of coal per ore. That's a bit stingy. Have 3 blocks of coal. That should help a little bit. Hey, Lionfires, that is an extremely cute emoji. That is an extremely cute emoji. Ooh, far too cute. Get it away! It will poison me with its cuteness. Actually, I tell you what, there's a couple of things that we're going to need to make more than one of, so let's melt down some gold and let's make some more permanent casts. Have made a mob farm. Fair enough. I haven't, but to each their own. So, you can go away, 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 you can go away for now. And so we're just slowly building up mana so that we can start making a few runes. What are the other plants it recommends? It recommends Tinkle Plant. Tinkle. So this one generates mana as you run through it. That requires a rune of earth. And then it also recommends the Crimson Rose, I believe. No, not the Crimson Rose. What's it called? The Bloody Enchantress. The Bloody Enchantress is... Ooh, a Rune of Wrath. I see. How are you doing? 9 Kublai. Okay, so we are just slowly, happily generating Kublai. I'm impressed. You, come here. Generate me some more ores and mob things. Strings and spider's eyes. We get a lot of spiders. So that is one thing that I do need to do. I need to look into getting some wither bits. So let's grab a couple of loot kits and let's make a couple of wither loot kits. So to make wither loot kits, we need shards of soil fire. 4 shards of soil fire per wither loot kit. That's not terrible. And I also want to very quickly pop into here and go tool rod and binding, because it wants us to waste a bunch of iron making iron tools that are entirely made out of iron. So rather than make 3 sets of these, I'm just going to create a gold cast for it. So, soil fire. We actually have none. So we're going to have to craft a few, but that's okay. We need 8 plus probably 1 to remake our staff as well. Because our staff is very nearly broken. And tool rod, and then we'll melt down some iron. And over here we will make ourselves some wither skeleton. Just basically calibrating these to specifically be wither skeletons. So I've got Inspiration and Tinker's Construct withered bones. Gave me a little bit of coal, but didn't give me a skull. Frustrating, because I kind of want a skull. Or don't necessarily need a skull, but definitely want a skull. Oh no, you are still ticking along. I thought I saw him stop ticking. So, oh yes, I wanted to create a seed for crystal block. So crystal block seed requires a crystal catalyst. Ah, I see. Let's make a couple of these. It's fine. So put you back and put you back. I'm also going to make another black one because I want to make sure I have at least 1 crystal spare. Hey, Panda! The Lost Swede. Yes, I remember the Lost Swede. Panda's insane. Pretty sure I remember Panda's insane as well. No, don't do that. Although it does just make the whole thing look a lot more mystical. So, one of you, 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 one of you. Now, apparently this causes stuff to explode all over the place. So... what we're going to do is we're going to pop you down. And we're actually going to build a little chamber for it. Just because we're experimenting. I haven't used this mod before. I would like to know what is going on. So we're going to just build a little chamber. Like so. Just going to make sure that it's not going dim on top. Ah, no, because the light comes out the other side as well. Excellent. That's good to know. It's lit on both sides. Just going to build a little chamber. Huh, that's weird. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, that's weird. I've completely misbuilt this platform, I think. Huh. Ah, well. So. I have no idea how long that takes to tick over. Other mechanics. Bursting. Burst seeds are an easy way to multiply the resources you have already. After crafting one, placed on the ground, the seed will slowly build up pressure with resources inside it and will eventually burst to usually 10 times the original resource. That's going to be interesting to see what happens when that goes. Oh, it went. And it did throw things. It did throw stuff. And it gave me 18? I spent 8, it gave me 18, so it gave me a plus 10 to it. So the other thing we can do is make a burst seed out of cobble. Cobblestone burst seed requires a single shard of fire, shard of soil fire. Okay. So let's grab our soil fire wand, and we shall make a shard of soil fire again. Ooh, that was lucky. I got 3 then. And let's make a burst seed of the cobblestone and see what happens then, because we might not actually need a cobble generator if these things burst and produce. Say it says 10 times what they gave. So that one gave me 10 and I spent 8. This one I'm spending 4. So I doubt it is 10 times, but by the looks of it. But we'll see. A little chamber. Yeah, a little chamber. Don't you like little chambers? I like little chambers. I'm a fan of a good little chamber. So I'm just going to steal the water from behind you and just turn you temporarily into a lava generating platform. So rather than use my displacer, because I'm going to vein mine this, it's probably actually quicker than using the displacer to vein mine one, even though it's quite slow, and just take the whole lot. Little chambers are cute. I know, my island is an absolute mess. It's one of the things that I always kind of hate myself for, but also just kind of accept about myself, is that I really am bad at building things like this. Like, really just bad at building things in general. I do not make pretty islands on Sky Island packs. My islands are always an absolute mess. Yep. Unfortunately, me and you, Doggy Man, are cut from the same cloth. We are messy, messy island makers. It's a skill that can be learnt, not by people who are crap at island building like me. Hey, Potato Aria, long time no see. How are you doing, Potato? Ooh, I heard it pop. I heard it pop. So, we put 4 cobblestone in. We got 57 cobblestone out. 4 in, 57 out. That's not bad at all. I don't actually need my cobble generator then, because I can literally just create a bunch of cobble seeds. So actually, you aren't necessary. So you can go in there, you can go in there. Actually, no, you can just go back to where you were doing your previous job. What does a part chest cost me? No, not part chest, a pattern chest. Pattern chest. Okay, so we want you. And then I probably want a few patterns, which requires living wood. Ah, that's the hold up for patterns, is it requires living wood. That's why I didn't make a pattern chest already for that thing. And then we need a metal axe head, because for whatever reason it wants us to make fully iron tools. But we can go shovel. 1 fully iron shovel, for whatever reason. It's still making loot crates by the looks of it, but I've turned you off. Off, damn you. Ah, is it because you've got something in you blocking you? No, that's fine. Okay, so to make Kuble, we need shards of soil fire. So let's make ourselves some shards of soil fire. Like so. And then we're going to make a bunch of burst seeds. You still need the loot crates. I do need the loot crates, it is true. But I currently have like a bunch of loot crates. Those popped quick. Those popped super quick. Okay, so actually, once you get crystal manufacturing going and you get... what other burst seeds do we have, actually? Those seem reasonably efficient. The crystal one, not so much. But sand, dirt, snow, netherrack, quartz burst seeds. Okay. Prismarine, cobblestone, gravel, endstone. Okay. That's interesting. And you are right, I need to create more wither skeleton ones, because I need a wither skull. I don't know why I need a wither skull, it just tells me I need a wither skull. How many wither kills on average do you think it takes to get a wither skull? It's to complete the wither quest chain, basically. The nether quest chain. How many kills on average? How many wither kills on average do you think? That's 4 wither kills. That's 5 wither kills. Do you think we can get a skull in 5 kills? Apparently we can also use a shard of Morningstar at the top. I don't know if that makes any difference. So let's put these away so it doesn't do the weird thing and eat one of them. So it ate one. So apparently I apparently got very unlucky and got 0. Bunch of bones and things. Nope. No such luck, alas. So the other thing I could do if I was looking to get into with a skeleton farming is I could look at Solace. Solace is a mod that allows you to create spawners. And for that we need to start with a sledgehammer. And I need a mana powder, which is fine. Hey, Blood Moon. So we need to make some porcelain clay, and that allows us to make a sledgehammer. And that allows us to get into the beginning of Solace. And from what I know, Solace is pretty sort of... What do the random crates have inside them? The random crates? What do you mean by the random crates? Do you mean the quest reward crates, or do you mean the loot crates? The mob loot crates? Because the mob loot crates basically contain random loots from random mobs. I've gotten Ghast, Creeper, Witch, Spider, Blaze. I haven't got a Blaze. I've got Ghast, Creeper, Witch, Spider, Skeleton, Zombie, Pigman, and something else. But the random crates do create, just do give you random stuff. The quest ones, it depends on which crate you've got. The cosmetic crates give you baubles, cosmetic baubles, like the cat ears, the clock eye, and the Kayumi eyes. The builder's crates give you building things, which makes perfect sense. Normal bone chunks, dry bone chunks, mossy bone chunks, frozen, scaled, ender, and blackened. It wants us to get 16 of each. Okay. Let's see. I do have some chunks somewhere. I see. So let's grab some bone and make some chunks of normal stuff, because let's just have a look how Solus works. So there is 16 normal bone chunks. It then wants us to get different essences from the bone chunks. Okay. How much storage do you have in that chest? I have 114 slots or something like that. Not enough. That is the answer to that question. How much storage do you have in the chest? Not enough. I need more storage. Which is weird to say considering how much storage I have in the chest, but yeah, not enough storage is the answer to that question. What's like magical crops? So I'm still missing a bat essence. Okay, that's fine. We can make more chunks. I've got some stuff called normal bone here, which is from Solace itself. Still no bat chunks. Okay, that's fine. I really, really don't care about these bones, so... this is the texture pack that this mod pack comes with. Why are you suddenly spitting stuff all over the place? There we go. We got a bat chunk that time, I believe. Yes, we got bat essence. It's the Book of Souls. Soul of the Bat. Okay, so we now need to make... So this is interesting. So Solace... Solace is like a mob spawning thing. So fossils and essence. Ender fossils and extracting essence. Most likely that the essence of some creatures will be more common than others. You'll have a large amount of essence in general in order to restore Anomalia, so even large quantities of the same essence could come in useful eventually. Potential fossil types, swamp tundra. It is speculation is likely means that the type of essence you extract from a given bone chunk will be based on its type. Okay. So, extracting essence, ender fossils. How do I unlock the next section of this? Because, like... the book ain't helping. So let's see. Soul Book of the Villager. So let's have a look. Soul Book of the Bat requires Ender Dust and a book to make a soul book. Okay, and then we add in essence to make an enchanted soul book. Okay, so how do we get ender dust? We smash ender bone fragments. A chunk of bone from an alien creature passed. There may still be magic life inside this piece of history. So we get them from ender bone, part of the skeleton of an alien creature. Okay, or we can get them by crushing normal bones with a crusher. Okay, that I can do. Crushing block. Blonk. Nope, because that's on a slab. Stupid droid, don't do it on a slab. You'll do. Ah, we just get random ones, and we did not get any ender chunks then. Let's get rid of the clay bucket, because I don't need you anymore. I have plenty of other buckets. That means I'm going to need to smash a lot of bone. And be careful not to lose stuff over the edge. Okay, that's not too much of a problem. We have got books as well, which is good. Normal bones, let's put you and you away. The sledgehammer and the spare tools can go in here for now. Afraid it's time's up. Good night. I hope you see more stream. Have a nice day. Thank you very much, Potato. I see an ender chunk. Excellent. That clay bucket has feelings, you know. Yeah, but the feelings of the clay bucket aren't important because the clay bucket is scum, you see. So now if we combine the ender dust with a book, we get a soul book. Getting the achievement soul book, a container for souls. Snow golem, stray, wolf, and polar bear. Okay, so let's see what we've got. We've got sheep, pig, chicken, cow, spider, bat, rabbit. Okay, let's see about cow, shall we? One whole soul. Okay. I have a whole soul, but I have no idea what a whole soul does. And the book doesn't seem to want to unlock any more chapters. So, what does a whole soul do? An empty summoner. Ah, maybe we need to put a soul in an empty summoner. In which case we have just created a cow summoner. How do we make an empty summoner? Empty summoner, empty summoner. A normal empty summoner is ender dust surrounded by ender steel bars, which requires iron dust and end steel bars, or ender steel. Ender steel is made from smelting ender iron dust blend, which is made from mixing. Ooh, okay, so we need a lot of this ender dust. Huh. Okay, we need a lot of ender dust. Right. Interesting. Actually, I tell you what, let's just smash these while we've got them. Zombie, pigman, ocelot, parrot, llama, husk, zombie, and vindicator. Okay. So that's an interesting looking mod, but I'm not really sure how to get it working. I obviously need a ton of bone to get it working. So I might actually need to just set up a mob spawner to, because of things like blood moons and things, like a mob spawner is probably going to be a reasonably efficient way of getting bits and pieces from mobs, because this doesn't seem like an efficient way of getting bits and pieces from mobs. Okay, so we're thinking about mob spawners then. In which case, we're probably going to need auto fisher enabled. Yay, auto fisher. So, where are we going to set up a mob spawner? Probably behind our lava gen. Ooh, my lava has, of course, because I put the water away. Let's just... Did it destroy my... It destroyed my lamp. Oh no, it didn't destroy my lamp. The lamp's up on the ceiling, of course. Hey, links! So, let's expand you out this way a little bit. And this way a little bit, just so that it's easier to walk around you. Actually, no, I tell you what. I got given as a reward a couple of pink elevators. Do you know what? I'm going to use them. I'm going to put my mob farm. Actually, no, because the mob farm is better if you put it just hanging out over the edge, because then it's not got things underneath it. I'm not going to use them. However, what I'm going to do is go and get some more torches. Torches. And I'm just going to use normal torches for the mob farm because I'm using up a lot of heavy iron ingots, or heavy metal ingots, just making the heavy metal torches. What doesn't make sense? I'm confused. I'm always confused, so don't worry. If I'm not making sense, it's probably because I have no idea what I'm saying. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Yeah, that's fine. Your base looks nice. Organic. No, my base is horrendous. My base just kind of like sprawls out in random directions. I don't know what you're on, Salnexia, but your idea of what a base should look like is wrong. Because if you think my base looked good, you are wrong. Terribly, terribly wrong. One, two, three. 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. And then 2 further out. So I need to go 2 further out this way. Like that. Except it's 3. I'm not sure how it's managed to be 3 and 4 because I built this centralized, but whatever. Whatever. See, this is the problem. Like, I put the effort in to build the base centralized, and it's not centralized. Oh, actually, yeah. These have probably despawned now, haven't they? Yeah, those have despawned. Should have been paying closer attention to the things that explode into resources. I'm sure a hopper hock will help with that. I like the shape variations. Thank you. Ah, well, it's all off kilter and out of whack, so might as well just carry on. Yes, we'll go with Salnexia's description. It's organic. It's not terribly ugly. It's organic. It's not poorly built. It's organic. It's not a random jumble of mess. It's organic. Ooh, he put the redstone to use. Interesting. Let us go and have a little investigate of Salnexi's platform. Salnexi's horrendously tidy, tidy platform. Just going to finish putting together my mob farm so that I don't come back to mobs all over my platform. Nope. Same at the front, so that there's no spawning spots on the top. And run slabs along here. Need a couple more slabs. Need to start carrying a crafting bench on me. I wonder if I have crafting benches on sticks. What on earth? I have peacocks. Where the hell did I get peacocks from? Hey, little gamer, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I have peacocks. I have no idea where I got peacocks from. So let's just go have a quick pop to TPA to Sal's Island and just have a little look what he's up to. I gave him 3 redstone ore, which should have been about 12 redstone. So let's see what he's managed to do with his 12 redstone. That scared the... Oh my god, Salnexia, why do you always stand in really dangerous places when I teleport to you? God damn it! Every time I come back, every time I come and teleport to you, you are always standing on the edge of a goddamn island. You are never in the middle of a platform. You missed a spot, Sal. This is spawnable over here. You have used a lot of heavy mixture. Ah, you use it to make a builder's guide. I see. Used a lot of heavy mixture for lamps. Oh, and you're expanding it upwards as well. Ooh. A magpie has stolen a piece of string from you. You have more animals than I do, which is quite impressive. Oh, holy crap, there's holes in your island. Salnexia, your place is a death trap. You teleport me in, perched on the edge of blinking islands. Oh my god. I'm okay, apparently I brought peacocks. You did bring peacocks with you. Which is certainly interesting. Let's just compress all of this stuff down into blocks. So now we have a mob spawner at the back there. I actually probably what I will do is... No. No. Like this, and then... There we go. and then I can just run straight through to the mob spawner. Speaking of which, my mob spawner is sticking out of my flame chunks. So you're going to continue 7, 5, 8. I don't know whether it's supposed to be on or off. My cat is very interested in the peacock sounds. Yeah, I also have a male and a female peacock, which is quite impressive. Oh my goodness. Gentlemen, 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 please do calm down. I wanted 6 living wood. Oh, yeah, I remember I wanted living wood. Have some wood. I think 4,000 is fine for now. I think 4,000 is fine for now when it comes to Arkenstone. I can't believe that I've actually filled this entire chest as well. That's kind of impressive in my eyes. I can't really do anything with those. Wait, what was that? In an Inspirations Cauldron, it makes potions of decay. Interesting. What about the Inspirations one? Seems to be exactly the same uses. Fair enough. Maybe bedtime for me. No worries, Salnexia. Thank you very much for popping into the stream. I'll probably be ending the stream in a little bit anyway, because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm moving down towards Terra Steel and things like that so that I can get storage networks going. Okay, you guys are going to get on my freaking wick. Where's my weapon? Where's my sword? Obsidian sword. Right. You can just shut the frig up. You are too noisy for your own good. There we go. I have 4 raw bird meat, apparently. So we're generating ore. We're generating loot crates, mob loot. We've got a mob farm, which so far hasn't generated me any mobs, but we'll see. We can make cobblestone by cobblestone burst seeds. To get into this, we need the Elven Gateway core, so we really need to just sink down into Britannia and start getting a bunch of runes going. So let's have a look at the runes. We need mana powder, so we're going to need 5 mana powder to start with anyway. That's fine. We can get nature seeds and make sugarcane, which I believe is like that. Nope, that's pumpkin. Is it that one? That's cactus. Which one is sugarcane? Ah, it's the little doodad. Okay, fair enough. So we need 5 mana powder to begin with, and sugar is certainly the easiest way to get mana powder in this pack. So there's 5 mana powder to begin with. We're then going to need bone meal, which isn't too hard, sugarcane, and a fishing rod. Oh, wait a second. Oh no, just sticks. Sticks work. I just don't have any sticks on me. That's fine. I thought for a second I was going to have to make some weird thing to do that. So bone meal. So we need this, and we're going to need some iron ingots because we're going to need to do mana steel as well. One, two, three, four, 5. So for the first one, it is mana powder, mana steel, sugarcane, bone meal, fishing rod. And then that starts making that, and we need some living rock. And we'll also need to get our wand out. Like so. We can put the elevator blocks away because I've decided against using the elevator blocks. I might use the elevator blocks to kind of like jump up above my starting platform maybe, or jump above this platform and build a second layer. Because there's all sorts of things that I need to be able to do, and I'm not really sure if I have enough space to do them at the moment. Let's grab a stack of planks and just continue generating mana, because we're going to need to generate a lot of mana. There we go. So we've got runes of water first. Then runes of fire require netherwort, gunpowder, and netherrack brick. Well, the gunpowder we've definitely got. Gunpowder. We've got the netherwort. The netherrack brick we're going to have to cook netherrack for, but that's not a problem. Let's cook up a bunch of netherrack brick. Be able to make fire. Oh, we've got mobs. Obsidian sword. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Mobs. An enderman, which is interesting. And a fire skeleton. Very interesting, a fire skeleton. But yes, I think what I will do is I'll call it here, and I will be back another day with another little bit of mystical skies. Sorry for the shorter stream today, guys. I had a little bit of a rough night, so I was up a little bit late. But I will be streaming again, some mystical skies again tomorrow. I'll do some grinding in the meantime. I'll get some mana going. I'll get some runes going. I'll get some cobblestone going. And I'll see about expanding the platform in between streams. But thank you all for watching. I have been the Gaming Droid. This has been Mystical Skies, and I will see you all in the next stream. Bye, everybody.